Welcome back to Clockwise Crypto, where we help you move forward towards financial freedom with crypto assets. In this video, we're going to talk about why crypto is set to explode and the bull run is coming. Looking at real quick the market, what's going on in the market. 46,400 is Bitcoin. Ethereum pumping up crazy to 34.67. We got Solana at 135.26, as well as XRP at 83 cents. Cardano at $1.17, and just everything is up. And so I kind of want to go into why I think, and the top reasons I believe that an explosion is about to happen with crypto, and we will probably never see these prices again. Looking at crypto, the fear greed index pretty neutral. Last month we were fears, all red, blood on the streets, and we talked about time and time again on why you need to accumulate and take positions when people are fearful, take positions when people are neutral, take position when people have a lot of uncertainty, buy when there is blood on the streets. A lot of people are going to wait until it gets to the greed where there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement, and then take positions, and then you're missing out on a huge opportunity to profit, a huge opportunity for gains, and ultimately a huge opportunity for you to achieve financial freedom with crypto assets. So looking at Bitcoin here, Bitcoin is in fact doing exactly what we thought it would do, breaking out of this triangle that we had here and retesting the level of support, which is our little trend line right here. Retest, barely misses it by only a little bit here on the daily time frame. You see that wick, and right now we may be heading towards 48,000 as we stand right here. Diving down to the 4-hour time frame, we see definitely breaks above, comes back, a retest, and now we're set to, it looks like we're heading to 48,000 with the EMAs crossing. So this is one reason why I believe that we are heading towards an extreme month as we just turn into April 2nd. Very excited to see what's going to happen, and a new high is looking to be made on the short term, not the all-time high, but a new high here on this structure, heading to 48.5. Looking at the new target here as we see the EMAs crossing. As you see, we broke out of this resistance became support, came down to retest, so we're coming up, came right back down to retest, and then we're heading towards making a new high. So very excited about what we're doing here. I really see price breaking here. We could have another pullback, but I really see price coming and making a new high here on the short term. Very simple technical analysis. Like to keep everything super simple because that's something you can duplicate for your family, and really just to analyze price and react and respond to what price is doing. So this is one reason why. Bullish momentum. We see the crypto fear greed index is neutral. That's changing. That's another indicator. So we're at 2. Here's the third reason why. Bitcoin monthly returns, historical data that we can see here. Every April, for the most we see here with the lifespan of Bitcoin, April begins the double-digit gains. As we see from 2017 to 2020, double-digit gains. So this is another reason why, based off looking at the averages, the average gain for April from Bitcoin's existence to 2022, so 2009 to 2022, is 37.25% is the average gain for April. And we see that happening. We look at the charts here. We see a new high being formed. We see bullish momentum. We see it in the crypto fear greed index. We see it happening. So pay attention. Bitcoin monthly return for May and June. May is 20.7%. June is 10.12%. So for the next 90 days, please pay attention. Take your positions now, because like we've been saying, we may not ever see these prices again. So look just straight off of historical data, this is something to pay attention to. The next thing is another thing we look at: historical data, the dormancy flow of Bitcoin charts. So thanks to On-Chain College, who is on Twitter, and looking here, we're just now breaking out of this green value zone. Every time we break out of this green value zone, we see a spike in price. So pay attention to what's going on. Everything is lining up for this explosion. So please be mindful. Please take your positions and hold on, because this is happening. It's happening with or without you. We've been telling you accumulate, and now I'm telling you this is the final. This is it. I'm just being honest with you. This is it. We see the 7-day SMA. This historical since 2011, and it says this is only the 5th time we've been in the green value zone since 2011. Okay, and look, every time we break out of this green value zone, what happens? Right here, you see an explosion. The second you see an explosion here, hits here, you see an explosion. Right now, we're finally getting out of it, so everything is lining up, right? And this last point I'm going to tell you is almost a nail in the coffin to why crypto is about to explode. So, all those people that, you have friends and relatives on the fence, maybe, I don't know, maybe, it's going to be too late. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's going to be too late. Of course, there's going to be new opportunities to take projects and the profit and, 10x, 20x, 100x. But for the solid foundational projects, I truly believe that you have to take advantage of an opportunity of a lifetime in the lifetime of the opportunity. And we're now coming to the end of this opportunity to take advantage of these prices. So here's the nail in the coffin for me. Looking at this article, I saw MicroStrategy. Everyone knows Michael Saylor. He's a Bitcoin bull, and he's been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. And MicroStrategy has borrowed $205 million to buy more Bitcoin. So they're remaining committed to cryptocurrency. They took out a 3-year loan, and a 3-year term loan collateralized by about 220 million worth of Bitcoin was the collateral. And Bitcoin holdings were worth around 5.9 billion as of Tuesday. They're taking out loans on their current Bitcoin holdings to take a bigger position. Now, this may be a good idea for a billionaire, right? For people like me and you, this may not be the best idea. I don't know. It's not financial advice. Do what you want. But we see here that a billionaire is taking out almost another $1 billion, total to increase his holdings. He already has a Bitcoin holding of 5.9 billion. He's taking out 205 million to match his collateralized by his 820 million holdings, just so he can get 205 million more. Big numbers, and everything's gearing up for an explosion. Everything's lining up. This isn't like before when we pumped up, and oh my gosh, this is different, guys. This is different. This is almost, I want to say, revolutionary, because we're actually going to see this happen, and we're going to guide you through this and kind of, be there, we're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. But seeing how this momentum is going to shift, we have, and this is just, 4 or 5 points, right? So even thinking about, the United States came out and said, we're looking at a digital dollar, right? We're looking at coming out with a digital dollar for, to take advantage of this blockchain technology. Venezuela, using blockchain tech and making it a part of their government. Governments are aligning with this tech, and we're seeing it happen. They're one thing that they're understanding is that you can't control Bitcoin. So Bitcoin remains tried and true. So, and, the cool thing about seeing this is, of course, the prices and the opportunities, but also seeing people like me and you and average people be able to take advantage of this opportunity. Bitcoin doesn't care if you went to prison. Bitcoin doesn't care if you've had a child in high school. Bitcoin doesn't care if you've been divorced. Bitcoin doesn't care if you've been broke your whole life. It's an equal opportunity. And everyone has a chance to get a bite of the pie. This isn't like, back in the .com boom where not a lot of people were able to take advantage of it, right? The barrier to entry here is flat. You can put $10 a week. You can put $1 a week into Ethereum, right? Just dollar cost averaging. The cost of entry is zero. Despite what you're going to put in the asset. But, you don't have to come with, $10,000 minimum, $100,000 minimum, $50,000 minimum. It's not there. So this kind of eliminates all excuses for people to take advantage of this opportunity. And I just wanted to dive in to kind of give some points on why this is set to explode. We're super bullish right now. Everything's feeling good. We got the Bitcoin conference coming up. So I really believe that this is going to be something we look back on. We're going to see these prices, right? And we're going to say, wow, look at the opportunity, and wish we would have did more, right? Wish we would have did $205 million loan, right? So thank you for tuning in the video. Hit like, subscribe for me. If you have feedback, and where do you think the market's going? Tell me, where do you think the market's going for the next 90 days? Tell me 90 days where you think the market's going. Comment your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Hit like, subscribe for me, and we'll talk to you soon.